If you like what you're seeing, if you like, subscribe, click on the bell, you know, do all the YouTubey things. I'm still quite new to what all those YouTubey things are, but you know, we're getting there slowly. So today, what I am going to do is, and this is probably very boring for some, so feel free to skip to the next video, which will be coming out later in the week, because I'm going to journal my backup collections. So what I tend to do, because I'm me, is I tend to buy like the same thing over and over again, even if I've got a shopping list. The impulsivity is madness, and all I do is just buy things that I will need and I will use at some point. But at the moment, they're cluttering up my cupboards. So what I'm trying to do is I'm going to have a page in my journal, which I set aside in my last video, my February plan with me, that I'm going to put all these things on so I can see what I've got. I can tick it off as I use it, and then when I get down to like 1 or 2, I can then get another backup, because I always like to have something left over just in case it suddenly runs out. I don't like to be left with nothing. That makes me feel quite panicky, because I know what I like, and sometimes I have to get what I like off of Amazon because I can't get it everywhere, or it gets sold out quite quickly. I don't know why. I don't use anything specifically wonderful at all. But that's the way it is. So I'm very particular about what I like using, and I always like to make sure I at least have one and a backup, and that's come from Mummy of 4 UK. That was a very good idea of hers. The only thing is, I've got like 11 billion backups. So I'm going to go through it, and I'm going to show you my tactic, because I also keep opening bottles as well. It's almost like I can never seem to remember which ones I've got open. So if there's like a row on the shelf, I'll like think, oh, well, I want that one today, so I'll just pick up a random one rather than the one I'm using. So then I end up having loads of open things as well. Yeah, it's not good. So I've now got a way around that, which is quite sad, but I find that it works for me. So I figured that if it works for me, it may work for some of you guys as well. So I'm going to try and go through all of this. I have a notebook, not my actual journal, I'm going to do that later, and a pen and some stickers, and then we're going to get started, and I'm going to make some notes as I go, because there are some things that I might be able to stop for a while if I have loads of them. Okay, so I've literally emptied out my bathroom cupboards. I've walked up and down my hall. I only have a 1-bedroom flat. I don't know how I get so much stuff in it. Yeah, we'll see. So I'm going to try and see if I can dig. This is box number 1, just so you know what we're dealing with. This is box number 1. So I'm going to start going through box number 1, and we'll figure out what the heck is in it, because I literally just pulled the cupboard out, and work out, A, do I use it? B, am I going to use it? See, how many have I got of them? Because if I've got loads and I use it, then I definitely do not need to be buying any more. Doesn't help that the other half sees new things and thinks, oh, I know what, I'll get some of those. My case in point. So I quite like these. So every time my other half sees a new flavour, you don't eat it, a new scent, that's a better word, then he buys it for me, which is very kind. Don't get me wrong, if he's watching my channel, it's very kind of him. But I've got loads of them. So yeah, this is where it's going to start getting embarrassing, but hey ho, let's do it on the internet. What's that one? Oh, that's something different. Same make, something different. We'll get to that in a minute. Oh no, that's another one. See, some of them are huge as well. It's just not good. I decided not to organise this before we started, so you can see the haphazard life as it is. So in that box, we've only got 2. How did that happen? But there's only 2. Yeah, there's only 2. So there will be more. I'm telling you, there will be more. I think there's at least another 2 by my shower. Let's start there. Okay. 2. Neither of those are open, so we're not going to do the sticker thing yet. Okay, so the next thing, which I think is something that I can cancel for a little while, is my cleaning solution for my contact lenses. So I get one of these every month, and I'm not that good at restarting it every month. To be honest, if you see my habit tracker for next week, you're going to see that I need to do a lot better with this. Sometimes I'll wear my glasses, sometimes I won't. So yeah, really I should use one of these a month, and it should be binned at the end of the month. So in theory I have 4 sets of contact lenses in my drawer. So in theory I should only have 4 of these. This is where it gets embarrassing. Right, 1, 2, they can't even sit on the table. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and I think there might be 3 more in the bathroom. I've got over a year's worth. We'll write it on the list. But that one, I think I can save money if I cancel. So, 12. I've put that on the list. Okay, so the other thing, because I'm going back to work tomorrow, so when I go back to work, I'll be putting my contact lenses back in. I tend not to wear them when I'm at home. So what I can do is, if I find the oldest bottle, oh God, that one doesn't even last to the end of the year. Oh no, hang on, that's the made date. Got plenty of time. Don't panic, plenty of time. Okay, so I've picked up one of the older ones, so they'll have the expiry date will be sooner. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my sticker tactic as to how I keep things open, and I know which ones are open, and hopefully then I look for the one that is open rather than just randomly picking one up, because I'm normally in a rush. So we're going to use this bottle, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you with my eye drops. So what I've done is I have a sticker on there that says open. So I have loads of stickers that say open. And then what I've also done is, because these last for 6 months, and they only last for 6 months, so you've got to bin the pot. I don't think the pot's going to last 6 months, let's be honest. But you do have to do that. So what I've done is I've put the month that I opened it on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick an open sticker on this. And then what I will do is I will put a February sticker on there. But I haven't got any of those because I need to print those when I get to work tomorrow, when I get to my break. So I'm going to cut out an open sticker, because I'm going to open it tomorrow morning anyway, so it can be sat on the side ready for when I need it tomorrow morning, because I always make sure that I take my contact lenses in their box to work, because there have been occasions where it's not been quite right, I can't read in a straight line, and I've had to take them out halfway through the day. So I like to have that option. So I've made my own stickers. So what I can do, I know they're very, very simple, but I make my own journal stickers as well. So in a few weeks' time, I say, in a plan, that I am going to show you how I make my stickers. Because I make them on Canva, and I use Creative Fabrica, which is where you can download nice pictures. And I try to make stickers like that, so that I've got different stickers for when I do my journals, because I tend to not to have a lot of time to do a lot of drawing. I tend to get a little bit sidetracked, so I just like bright colourful stickers that just make me happy. So I've put the open sticker on it, and then tomorrow I'll put the February sticker on it. This seems really, really simple, but I do find when I'm in a rush and I have bottles all over the side, because the cupboard is just not big enough for my 11 billion bottles, I find that that helps. because it tells me. And also, if I've just changed my contact lenses because it's March and the bottle says February, hopefully that's going to mean I need to get a new one. I'll let you know in March. Because I started this with some things, now we're doing it on everything. So that's contact lens solution. So this is going to be very long and very boring. We've been sat here for 10 minutes already and I've done 2 things. En route, I hasten to add, found another one of these. 3's not bad. Last year I had 27. I know. That's why I feel like there must be more in this pile, because I have not used that many, or I've got to open the other cupboard. We'll see. We will see. Have I just found another? No, that's fine. That one came out. Okay. So what else was in this cupboard? So I also have these ones. These are little Body Shop ones that I tend to get when it is my birthday or Christmas, because that's the kind of the ones that I like. I kind of like the smell and I kind of like them. And they're just lovely. So there's another one. 4. I think there's one of those out on the shelf as well. Yeah. I probably should have been a bit more organised in my rubbish pile finding before I came to this. Never mind. Right. So what else have we got? Nail polish remover. Why did I have... Oh, I know why I had that. No, I don't do. I haven't got the energy, time. It drives me nuts. Yeah, can't do that. I got this because for a little while, a year or so ago, I got into dyeing my hair. Sometimes it was red, sometimes it was purple. I did like the purple, but it didn't show up because my hair's quite dark. Which is a real shame, because purple is my favourite colour. Anyway, I digress. So the reason I got this is because I forgot to wear the gloves. So not only did it look like a massacre when it was red across my bathroom, it was also a massacre all over my hands. But this, apparently, and it did work, it got it off my hands. So I didn't have to go to work with hands that looked like I'd murdered somebody when it was red. Yeah, so I've got 1 bottle of that. I'm not even going to bother putting it out on the list because I use it very rarely. I don't know. I was thinking about dyeing my hair again, but I don't know. I don't know whether it looked silly. So I'm deliberating over that one, to be honest. At the moment, I'm deliberating because I don't know. I don't know whether I'm preferring my natural red, whether I want bright, and it was bright pillar box red as well. So I don't know. What else we got? So, oh, that's not very helpful. Okay, I've also got like 11 billion sunscreens because I am a redhead through and through. So I need SPF 50 all of the time. Full stop, end of. Otherwise, it's just ridiculous. So I have several different kinds because I tend to stock up when they're on offer. To be honest, those will go away now until the summer, which hopefully isn't too far away. Sunscreen. So write that on the list. This is where some of my piles are going to start. I feel like I need to start going through box number 2 because some of box number 2 is also in box number 1. You can see how this fails very, very quickly. So we're now welcoming box number 2. Welcome to box number 2. Dry shampoo for when I totally forget, totally get up and have not got time to have a shower before I go anywhere. Okay, so I've got a variety of different ones. So I got that one in B&M. And then this one is one of my favourites. And it's I get this one on Amazon because that's the only place I can find that has it. They all do exactly the same thing. It's just the smell. And it's not even that strong. I don't know. I think I just like the packaging. And then I have a Wilko one, which probably should be limited edition because they're out of this. They've gone out of business, I think, or maybe they've come back. That I got ages ago. Ages ago. Oh no, that's fine. It's still in date. So I've got that one as well. So there's that. Then in the box number 2, I've got another one, which is specifically for hair frizz, because my hair is curly, but it doesn't work all that well. I mean, my hair, that works quite well. Just thought I'd better put that in there before someone from Bastisse comes back to me and says, hang on a minute, don't say it doesn't work. It worked amazingly. But the problem was there beforehand. It was terribly there beforehand. And then I seem to have these in bulk because I think I had to buy them in packs of 3. Of course, as you do on Amazon, you have to buy things in packs of 11 billion. Okay. More sunscreen. I knew there was another one somewhere, but I think that one's come out by the bag. Right. She says. Okay, so I've got in my lap 6. Yeah. I have 6 dry shampoos. Do I need to know which one is open? Not that one. Or that one. I think it's that one. See, this is why we need a system. This is seriously why we need a system. Six. I said 6. So that one needs an open sticker. That one's open because I used it and then lost it. That one I've never used, and that one I've never used. So we just need 2 open stickers for these ones. I am not going to stick open stickers on all the sunscreen because generally they're all open, because I have 1 at home, 1 in my bag, and 1 in each library that I work in, because I might have to do rhyme time outside. So I always have a spare one of these, and it's very organised of me, one of these and a hat, just in case I have to do rhyme time outside. Open sticker. That's me digressing. So I'm not going to label all those with open, because at the end of the day, they are all going to be open. See, with these ones, I'm not going to put a month on it because it's not date related particularly. It's almost just a case of just knowing which one's open, rather than when I opened it and it's like starting the ticking countdown. It's going to have to go over the unicorns. That's a little bit sad. Done. So we now have open on those. Okay, so we definitely don't need open on that because I only open 1 at a time. Right, so we carry on. I am looking at, oh my god, these. I buy these a lot. I get a lot of them bought for me. They are amazing. I use them all the time. Let's be honest, I've got 1 in every bag. But I've also got about 4 lining my hallway, and I use a different one every single day because I don't label them. So I'm sure that somewhere along the line there should be more than this. Well, that's definitely in use. That's nearly empty. Is there 2 up there? No, I've already got the ones from out the hall. So I've got 1, 2, 3, and I only used that 1 yesterday, so that's why I'm using this one up now. So I'm going to write that on the list. God, are we at 20 minutes? Jeez. 3 at the moment. And then we need to put an open sticker on this one, and then these 2 need to disappear for the moment, not on the open pile. Right, so we stick another open sticker on that one because it's open. I'm not going to stick an open sticker on the ones that are in my bag for work because I know they're open because they're floating around in my bag. Not that I use them all that often, but sometimes when you've been running around a library all morning doing rhyme time, etc., story time, any of the above, or been out on outreach, sometimes you just need it open. Add that to the pile. Right, what else we got? We'll go to that in a minute. We'll go to the random bags in a minute. Crate number 3. Oh, goodness me. Right, So, crate number 3. Oh my goodness, my favourite scent, if anyone's watching, that wants to give me a present. I'm joking. And then I've got that one. See what I mean about the fact that there is more shower gel than I know what to do with. So, I think that's all of the shower gel. Oh, that can go. Right, so got another 2 shower gels to add to the list. That brings the list up to 6, which is nowhere near where I was last year. We thank everybody for that. None of those are open, so that's fine. And then I've got this, which at the moment I am decanting. I'm decanting into my, I want to say makeup bag. It's not makeup. I very, very rarely wear makeup. Apart from when I was in the goth phase. We won't think about that. But I do have a bag of bits that I generally use every day. And I have them in several places. Just for added fun. Oh look, there's another shower gel. Another shower gel. It seemed a bit silly to organise this before we started. And then I've got more Nivea there. So that one's for after I have a shower. So that is open. That needs a sticker. Where have the scissors? Oh, there's the scissors. Don't lose the scissors. Because they could go back in my bag because they're my work ones. Work ones, rather. They go in my journaling pencil case that does journaling, work, everything. Because then I just know where absolutely everything is. Right, so we stuck an open sticker on that one because I need to use that one before I open the new one, which is down there. Right, let's put that on the list. Two. Okay. That we don't use anymore, so that can depart the building. I did use that, and then I found something that was better, and we'll find that out when we get to my daily stuff. Then we've got another's body spray, just a slightly different one, and everything's falling off. What's this? Oh, there's some more sunscreen. And then I think that's it out of crate number 3. The only other thing I found en route is I've got this, which is quite handy after I've done that. So I'll do that before I go to work. I'll have an hour's commute, and then I'll have that in my bag, and I will brush it and then put that on just as I get to work. Yeah, I think I overdo it, or I underdo it. I've absolutely no idea, but it does mean I can have my hair down a little bit rather than just having it up all the time, because I kind of don't like to have it up completely all the time. So that's that, but that's going to go in a different bag in a minute, because I have a bag for the bathroom and a bag that's in the front room. Right, I know this all sounds awfully complicated. Right, so now we're going to move on to box number 4. This is random. What's this? Oh look, some more body wash. Just when you thought it wasn't going to get any better, any worse. 8. Then we get to the stuff that we actually use. So I use this. And I had to open a new one yesterday. And I was thinking, oh, there aren't any more in the cupboard. There were 2 down the back. That's still not a lot. I like to have loads of them. Loads. I like to have at least 3 on hand. So I'm going to put that on there, and then that's going to have to go on my list. Because I prefer, well, I've got 2 and 1 open, so I'm not totally stressed. But next month I'll definitely, when I open the next one, need to make sure I've got some hanging around. Then I've got all of these, which I probably should have used by now. So I might just, not that, I might just make these disappear. So what happens is every time I buy hair dye, which I need, before I had my undercut, I needed 2 packets because I had low, because obviously my hair's really long. So I tended to get one of these, or you get 2 of these in every packet. So I've got a heap of them by my shower as well. They got a date on them? No, maybe I'll just put them by my shower and just try and use them up. There's an idea, because that's crazy. I mean, there's what? It's 12 there. That'd be about right though, because I dyed my hair no, I think I dyed it more than 3 or 4 times. Anyway, I'm going to put those by my shower and hope that, hope that I remember to use them. What else we got? Oh, we got some more body wash from my favourite shop. And another one. Goodness me, that's another 2. We're getting to double figures now. I knew it was going to happen. And then I also have these reusable. Somewhere in here I should have a reusable deodorant. I haven't found that yet. But those go in that, and I do use that for something specific, which is why I have it. But I probably haven't changed it in a while, because I don't use it that often. Then I just have loads and loads and loads of, like, that's hand cream. I haven't even started counting that. And then I have like a whole basket of like bath. This is the second basket. I've got another one of bath bombs, soap, bath. I think I've given it 1 year recently. It's not completely, you know, it's not very old. I think the answer is maybe I need to be having more baths. I shower before anyone says anything. I shower. And then that's box number 4. 4? Yes, we're at 4. Is there anything else floating across these? Oh, hang on, there's another body spray. This is getting silly now. 5. Eye makeup remover from when I tried to go back to my goth phase. Yeah, we don't need to put that on the list. I'm not going to be buying that loads. Then I have this, which is very good for my arms, because my arms get very dry, and it's got lots of vitamin E in it. So in theory, and it smells nice as well, I should be putting that on every couple of times a day. Maybe I should be carrying that around. We'll rethink that one. That needs to go somewhere else. But it also needs an open sticker. I don't know where the open sticker is, because I've just made a huge mess in my lap. I was me hoping this wasn't going to be more than 30 minutes. It's going to be more than 30 minutes. But then I hopefully will be able to speed some of this up, because this is wrong. Oh, but if I really yacked at you for 30 minutes, I apologise to you all profusely. What's this? Oh, this is like a hair thing which I'm holding upside down or backwards. Yeah, everything's backwards. I'm showing you stuff, it's all backwards. I'll list it in a blog post or in the comments. So what happens with this is, when I decide to do French plaits, which I do occasionally do French plaits, basically it's just it looks a bit like a mascara brush, and then you literally just use it to get rid of the wispy bits. To be honest, I probably need the wispy bits. Actually, I have not got wispy bits today, but sometimes when I pull it back completely, I will have like wispy bits, like Nutty Professor wispy bits. And then the other thing I've got quite a lot of, which must be in the other cupboard, which I'm not going to bore you to death with now, is I've got loads of bars of soap. So ironically, I use loads of this. I don't generally use loads of this. But I found a really interesting video, just as I got to the end of my annual leave, obviously, as to how you can make these into whipped soap. So you put it in a jar, and you can literally use this to make like a whipped soap, which is more like a shower gel. So when I'm on leave in a few weeks' time, or I've got a good day off, we may give that a shot and see. Give it one shot, then we'll use up all the rest of this. Then we'll give it another go. So we'll try that. Other than that, I think, yeah, I've got about 3 hand creams and 4 hand creams, and then I think we are done on the cupboard. Actually, that was not near as bad as I thought. When I did it a year ago, it was horrendous. I just had stuff absolutely everywhere. It was ridiculous. Let's cut the label off. Let's go radical. Let's cut the label off my bag, my makeup bag or my wash bag for room. Get rid of it. So this is what I have in my bathroom. It sits on my side. I got it in Primark. And it's just where I can congregate, because my other half's not a fan of having like loads of bottles on the side. And to be honest, neither am I, because then every time I go to clean, I have to just remove them all. So I figured that if I put them in a bag on the side, hopefully then I know what I need, what I should be using, and what I, yeah, and it's all in one place. Let's start that without being all up and down the hall. I haven't even used those. Maybe I should. Right. Anyway. Yeah, we don't need that. I have spare razor inserts for my razor. I have a spare. That doesn't need to go in here because that's the open one. That doesn't need to go in there at all. Anyway, I have like spare toothbrushes. Why have I got spare? Oh my god, I've got like 6 toothbrushes. Shock horror. So I even get to the point where I put the toothpaste in. It's like clean sides, nothing. This, nothing else. Nothing else. Could never do without Savlon. This is where my makeup collection starts to play ball. So I have some concealer and some blending dropped those, and some blending sponges, just in case. You never know. Oh, this is where I find. Got some nail files. I think I've got some more nail files. Don't need any of those anymore. Ah, there we go. There is my reusable deodorant, which I do use on occasion. There is rubbish in here. Oh, there is my toothbrush. And the sunscreen that I was looking for that goes in the other bag. Woohoo! Found that. And some... Yeah, let's not talk... I'm not even going to look. Not even going to look. And then foot cream. So the foot cream can go back in. The deodorant can go back in. The nail files and stuff, they can go back in. And the toothbrush can go back in. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to add to this. I'm going to add my open for my contact lenses, because that can go in. I'm going to add the curl thing. That needs to go in here. And I'm going to add my cocoa butter that I need to be putting over my arms every 70 hours or a couple of times a day. And then I possibly might need to have, that could go back in. The inserts to my razors can go back in. I do have rubbish on the side by my shower though. I haven't worked out a solution for that one. But I figured that 4 pots to move, so like full shelves of pots to move, is better than nothing at all. So I think that is everything that goes in this one. So that, oh no, I need to put, totally being dipstick, the dry shampoo needs to go in, and the body spray needs to go in, and the deodorant needs to go in. Right, okay, I think that's everything, even though it is a pretty full bag now. And that can go back in my kitchen, in my bathroom. This is what you came for me to not know which room is which. Right, so the only other thing is my bag that I bought. I love this to bits. It is, because it reminds me of my dad. It's a camper van. It's a VW camper van. I so want the one where you can get the ones where you put the boxes of tissues in. I'm saving up. If I'm really, really good on my habit tracker, I may buy myself one. Right. So, oh my goodness. Some of this is relevant. Some of this I just have in here for the fun of it, purely, because I don't hardly use it. So, let's go through this. So this pot has got, I will put a picture up of what it's got in it, because what I've got in it is not here because I emptied the bottle into it. It is a toner, which is very, I don't know what it does. I need to go look at what it does. So I've got toner in there. This pot came from Shein. I won't say Shein. Because I just found that it was much easier, and it's much easier to get it out because it has like a pump bit on the top, which makes it so much simpler to get it out. And let's face it, I need simple, especially when I've got -10 vision and I can't see. So I've got that in here. On the flip side, I've got like 11 billion disposable makeup pads. So at the moment I'm using those with this, and I've made a Snoopy bag to put them in, and then that goes in my bag. The aim of the exercise, I do have loads of reusable ones which I can literally just chuck in the wash. See that here, but I'm trying to use these up to get them out of my space before I move on to the reusable ones. Otherwise they will just sit there and do nothing. So I've got that. What do I do with that? Oh, I put that on. I try and remember to put that on at night, so that all of my skincare, because I can't find. Oh no, the wash is by the shower, is Nivea, but it's made. They're all made by this Derma thing, because that's the only one that I find that works, but also doesn't make my face go red, because I'm a little bit sensitive to these things. So they're all that. So that's what I put on at night. You'll find that is the same Nivea Derma Care from that, because I got them all. I got given them all together in one basket or one packet. I have a little dry shampoo, because let's face it, who doesn't need all that dry shampoo in their life? And then I've always got Germaline or Savlon in every bag. I have, oh god, there's hay in the bottom of this. This has clearly been in my front room. I have a lip balm, which I always have hanging around, and mascara, which I very, very rarely use. Yeah. I don't know. I just don't know. I have a Cath Kidston roll-on, which was given to me by a friend. A roll-on fragrance. I'm trying to work out, oh, what's it called? Twilight's Garden. That's quite pleasant. It's good, so that won't. Yeah, we quite like that one. But I don't think you can get many Cath Kidston things anymore. I think you buy them in Next. And that is literally, apart from my makeup brushes, which I bought because they're Care Bears. Care Bear fanatic. But you can see I haven't used them yet. So they all have like a Care Bear on them. Oh, that one just has stars on it. And they come in a little. But yes, I've given those because they're Care Bears. I do use them. I would use them if I knew what to do with half of it. And I also have my moisturiser that gets chucked in on top. That's the only one. I buy that in Tesco's. That's the only one that I've found that actually does the trick without it feeling red and horrible. So that is my bags. So I also need to put some sunscreen in this one, because in theory, even though we're in the UK and we don't get a lot of sun, I feel like we need to, well, I feel like I've been told that we need to keep sunscreening, especially if you are fair like me, and it's not just for beauty folks, it's for looking after yourself. So I'm going to chuck all that back in, and then the only thing that I'm adding to this one is the sunscreen, like I said, and I'm putting my eye drops in there, even though they might end up having to go in my work bag at some point, because I've got to do that as well. I don't know. I'm still deliberating on what to do about this, about how to, because I'm going to have to keep moving it from bag to bag to bag. It's very expensive, so I can't have, and it only lasts a small amount of time. It only lasts 6 months, so I can't have loads of them open. It's just going to be an absolute waste of time, money and effort. So I'm going to have to try and figure out a system as to how I can keep that going. And that is pretty much everything that goes in this one. I just love showing off my bag. It's my favourite. If it's not Care Bears, if it's not Care Bears, it's camper vans. Just saying. So, if you're still here and you're still listening to all this after 40 minutes of me going through my cupboard, there was a point to this, is that I wanted to show off my open stickers, because I do find that they do work a lot better for the couple of things that I've had them on for like the last month to test. It does seem to have worked quite well. I do find that it's just a case of just knowing, I just know what's open, and I know I'm looking for the open labels. I mean, if I'm really desperate, I will just use whatever I find. But if I can try and keep the ones with the open labels on the top and everything else put away, which is another fight all of its own, I do find that that makes it easier, and that does work. So if you're still watching and you did like this, I'm sorry if it's gone on and on and on and I've wittered, but if you do like what you're seeing, please like, subscribe if you want to see some more videos like this. The other videos I do are mainly journaling, organisational hacks, and ways to make your life easier. I've just found that with my brain, the way it works, this is what makes it easier. So I'm sharing it with the world. So if that interests you, please like, subscribe, please hit the bell button if you wish to be notified of any future videos that my channel makes. And thank you very much for hanging around, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.